Okay, so we're laying out a case. That's what we do here on the Rubin Report program. And as you can see, some good things are happening. Elon's fighting. Netflix is coming around. Hulu is coming around. The culture war is starting to move in our favor. And politics is downstream from culture. So there's big things on the horizon. So Jeff Bezos. Now, Jeff Bezos, I get it. Some people like him, some people don't. We all use Amazon. I try to use it less. I try to shop locally when I can, but we get it. There's the convenience of the app and stuff shows up to your door next day or even same day sometimes. So he created this incredible marketplace of Amazon, right? He created this thing where you could do crafts at home and put it on the Amazon marketplace, and they take a big cut of it. And sometimes then they create the same product and put you out of business, but they give you a chance, Amazon, okay? It is ubiquitous in society, okay? Amazon AWS, that basically runs the entire internet, although Rumble, we're coming for you. But he also is a guy who has bought the Washington Post, and the Washington Post is a Democrat paper. It is leftist propaganda and all that. So I'm not telling you that the guy is Jesus. I'm just telling you that he's a powerful, influential guy, and when they start coming around, that means some good things are happening. So here is a tweet from Joe Biden. He is the elderly man pretending to be president. And this is what Joe Biden said. He said, "You want to bring down inflation? Let's make sure the wealthiest corporations pay their fair share." Now, before I show you Jeff Bezos' response to this, I would just like to add my opinion on this, which is, of course, as you know, that's a completely nonsensical thing. His argument is if we only just took more money from corporations, that we wouldn't have inflation, that our debt wouldn't be so high, all of this nonsense. It's completely insane. This is the same guy who's just printing money. By the way, while I was gone, Congress authorized $40 billion for Ukraine. I'm sure we'd have no better use for that, right? So they just print money endlessly, and then they blame the productive people. They blame the tech people. They blame the corporate people, people who are making things for all of our problems. So Jeff Bezos saw this tweet, and he responded with this. He said, "The newly created disinformation board should review this tweet, or maybe they need to form a new non sequitur board instead. Raising corporate taxes is fine to discuss. Taming inflation is critical to discuss. Mushing them together is just misdirection." Now, I don't know that raising corporate taxes is going to do anything. The idea that if we just took money from corporations, and I'm not saying all corporations are good, I'm not saying greed doesn't exist, but the idea that you just took more money, if the government just took more money from corporations or people so it had more money, that it would do more good. I just think there's no evidence for that. But Bezos was trying to be nice there, right? He's trying to be magnanimous. He's trying to say, okay, we can maybe discuss that. But he's saying, his point is, this has nothing to do with inflation. Inflation has everything to do with printing money relentlessly. Inflation has everything to do with all of the big government programs that you morons are constantly pushing. And I also like the fact that he poked at their disinformation board, right? The disinformation board, which has been suspended now, which is a beautiful thing. So this is more winning, right? So the corporations are turning against this thing. The disinformation board went away. The masks got taken off because of one 35-year-old judge in Tampa about 6 weeks ago. The Dems are losing. They are losing right in front of our faces. They're losing the cultural institutions. And when you lose the cultural institutions, you start losing the political war.